So, I'm live from my bedroom. Oh, one moment. Maybe that would. Oh hell. Maybe that would help a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, that helps a little bit. That helps a little bit with the lighting. Hey, Xander. How y'all are? So we doing Tarotscopes. I'm not doing for the houses like I usually do because I don't trust YouTube to sit here and just not freeze on me. Hey, Johnny. But since I'm taking that away, what I am gonna do is add a regular card, a regular 2 cards with the Moon Oracle for each sign. That way we get an intuitive, shindig thing going on. Hey, High Priestess. I gotta go back and watch your IGTV. I started watching it, but I stopped. I saved it. I gotta go back because I think I know where you getting at. The IGTV you posted earlier about dancing. I stole one of my baby's pop toys, but I'm gonna replace it. He not here. He with his Diddy. He with his daddy. You're welcome, love. Okay. You're very tuned in with the collective God chosen. Thank you, Xander. We all are. We all are. As long as we have a breath to breathe, we're chosen. If this thing freeze on me tonight, I'm straight cutting it off and going to Instagram for real. And then I'm just gonna post a part 2 here tomorrow because I really don't have time for YouTube. All right, since it's Libra season, we're gonna start with Libra, but I'm gonna give it a few more minutes. Hey, Educate to Liberate. And those of y'all tuning in, for the people that tune into my lives, y'all gonna probably be the only one to catch my specials. I think I figured out a medium. The people that's tuning in and shit, interacting, y'all gonna be the first one to know about the specials. And right now, I have a $25 email reading special. It'll be in text, the email reading, for $25. Cash App, PayPal, or if you want to pay any other way, just let me know. But if you're interested in that $25 email reading, let me know. It's kind of like when you tune into my lives, you get a golden star. That's what I'm going to start doing with my specials that's affordable. You feel me? Fuck with the people who fuck with me. All right. All right, so I hope y'all had a good week. We at the end of the week. I hope y'all have a great weekend. I finally started to just move the energy out of my body and move. I finally found the new goal in the midst. And as I was finding as I found the new goal in the midst of the madness, I think I figured out. I think I'm gonna have my computer next month. Go next week. Next week, I think I'm gonna have another computer. I just have to rearrange some things and make some sacrifice. But I'm gonna have to take a luxury sacrifice away for a while, which is Wi-Fi. I can just go places. I know how to go places, and I have hotspot on my phone. So I done figured it out. I done figured out what to do. So we gonna have that taken care of, and then as soon next week, by the end of next week, I should be sending out the update emails on when the webinar will be. It's gonna be on one of these good little moons. I want to do it while I'm in Spring, Texas in November, but it may be a little earlier than that. So I will definitely let you guys know and keep y'all posted. And thank y'all so much for showing y'all interest. I can't wait to really teach other people how to read their dreams. This shit ain't in vain, It ain't in vain. It ain't in vain. It's science, baby. Hey, Jasha. So again, those of you tuning in, as a thank you for tuning in, I do have a $25 reading special. It will be an email reading where it will be all typed up. But you just give me your concerns and I'll type you back within 24 hours. So hit me up, email me at yourhoodoracle@gmail.com if you're interested. So we're gonna get it popping, we're gonna get it started. And as I see the number change, I'm gonna keep announcing that. All right. All right. So Libra. Libra. Any Libras in here right now? Any Libras in here right now? Oh, one already fell out. Protection. We have protection. Let's see what comes out with protection. And I'm not gonna do the buy the house thing because to channel that it takes a long time. We have 3 of Pentacles coming out. Oh. Twitter unsurprised with Kanye West's Jesus is King album. He dropped something? Okay, and another one just fell out. And we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. All right. So Libra, this new moon will regard initiation with how you work with other people. Spirit is asking that you protect. If you have something that you're working on with other people, protect that. Keep it between you two. I do feel like if this is a co-worker setting, within the next 2 weeks, do watch out for like gossip and shit being thrown around in the workplace. Protect your reputation and cover your ass, because it will feel work related, the gossip. It won't be no out of work shit like, ooh, Mary Sue sleeping with Billy Bob. It'll be some shit. Maybe you may want to find yourself facing some shit that could possibly get you in trouble if you don't cover your ass. So the protection is saying cover your ass when it regarding dealing with other people. Also, Libra, because of these squares to Venus, when it comes to signing contracts, getting new cars, getting new apartments and shit, something to do with having to have your credit run, something to do with a big commitment, make sure you read the fine print within the next 2 weeks before doing it, because there is a possibility there may be some slight miscommunications, or you may overread something, or something may not be communicated to you. Remember to ask all the questions that you need to ask, and this is especially pertaining to like big pleasure purchases like an apartment, a house, anything luxury as well. Booking a hotel, booking for a trip, getting your last minute summer trip out the way. Make sure you're reading the fine print, communicating. This is probably not a good time to go through third party. Like if you booking something, this is probably not a good time to go through third party sites. There may be an error. But if there's error that come up or issues that come up with other people, this is just prompting you to initiate covering your ass and protecting yourself and protecting your reputation, protecting what's valuable to you. Okay? Libra, Venus is supposedly your ruler. It's your ancient ruler, but people still say it's your modern ruler. Your real ruler is Eris, but that is still an octave of Libra, and it's touching some very malefic planets right now. So definitely consult with yourself and source before making any big pleasure purchases, and before signing a contract with other people or going in with other people on stuff. Just make sure you're protected and you have all the information, because it's possible some information can be left out. This is also, if it's too good to be true, it may not be true, baby. This can also represent persuasion. It feels like a persuasion energy. People just saying shit to get you to do something that they want you to do, and you need to protect yourself and cover your ass. Okay? So that's Libra. Any Libras in here? Oh, quick question. Which chart do you use? Topical or sidereal? So I know how to follow. Oh, I'm not doing the by the houses right now. What you talking about? I'm not doing any astrology by the chart right now. right now. I'm just doing straight Tarotscopes. But I have a Placidus chart, and I would say it's tropical. I know how to read them all, but I just mainly work with tropical. Like if I do somebody's natal chart, I work with, I guess it says Placidus on my thing. That's all I know. Placidus. It say Placidus. It is not an equal house system. I don't work with equal house systems. That's confusing as fuck. I like to see the mixture of the houses. So I guess that's what Placidus is. I would say that's tropical. I don't know. But so those of you just tuning in, if you would like a tarot email reading for the low, an email reading, that's a text reading, you can email me yourhoodoracle@gmail.com if you're interested. It's for $25. Email me and we could, make that thing happen. So yeah, mine is Placidus. I wish I can look at it right now so I can tell you. All right, so Scorpio, trust already came out. Any Scorpios here right now? Any Scorpios in here right now? And it's funny, trust come out with Scorpio. The egg moon. I be telling people the moon be looking like an egg when it do that. Okay. Y'all, matcha must give you energy. Matcha must give you energy because I was like at the beginning of my matcha tea and I was like, oh, I need a nap. But now I don't need a nap. Maybe I'm manic. I don't know. I just gonna be trying to call everything manic and hypomania or whatever. Okay, so Scorpio, for your moon oracle, you have trust. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. We have judgment. Just popped out at me. Okay, Scorpio. I want to take my hair down so bad, but I know I'm going to wind up putting it back up tomorrow. Scorpio. Make sure y'all like this video for me. Thank y'all so much. We're trying to get them analytics back up. We're doing these lives. Ooh, and Page of Pentacles popped out. So we have trust, judgment, Page of Pentacles. Scorpio. This could be you, or this could be other person. This could be you wanting to go into a situation that involves investing your time, energy on money, but you're not sure about it. And you're doubting yourself about it, not sure. In your mind, you feeling like it don't make no sense to do it if I don't have enough. This new moon is initiating you to learn how to trust the situation, trust yourself, and have faith. Someone could be offering you an opportunity or wanting to offer you something or wanting to, it's like they're presenting something to you, right? But you like, I don't know, son. But this person, I need to clarify this. Because this person is, you can tell this person is not really as determined as you are about this thing, you're iffy about them. Trust your intuition if that's the case. But for some of y'all, I feel like the person, no, trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. It's almost as if somebody may approach you and want to go into a deal with you or want to offer you something, and you have this inkling, your spidey sense is going off, and you can tell this person really ain't about shit about what they saying they about. Trust that feeling. Don't go into that thing until you are able to trust this person. And if you don't trust this person, you're going to have to trust the fact that you don't trust this person. Now, on the flip side, this could be you, Scorpio, coming to bring something to a situation, onto a table, time, money, energy, and you may not be trusted. You may be questioned. You may be judged. And this is where you may be brought to question your motivation, your intention, You know how when you want to be a part of something and you get rejected and you feel fucked up, like it make you feel fucked up, but really it be like God telling you, were you really ready for that? Were you really ready for that commitment? Is that something that you really wanted to do? You sure it ain't nothing else? Were you really ready for that? When you might be on a whole nother level than that. So trust. Trust. If it's something that you're trying to get into and it just dissipates, because it feels like something that you're starting and it just dissipates and it's out of your control, trust that it wasn't time. If someone approach you and it almost feel like you're an employer and someone is coming to get hired or something like that. That type of situation, like you have a thing and someone is coming to try to offer you something for that thing. If you don't fully trust that person's intention, it's called a consult. It's called a meeting. It's called let's get together and talk about your plans. Where do you see yourself? What you really talking about and how you gonna do this? See if this person is solid and actually active in what they're trying to present to you before going into it. Okay. All right. All right. Scorpios. Hey, Juan. So Sagittarius. Any Sagittarius is in here? Sagittarius. High Priestess, you a Sag, ain't it? Johnny a Sag. Educate to Liberate, you a Sag. I'm good, one. How are you, love? So Sag. Okay, I was about to say Sag. Why ain't a card popping out? Void. We have Void. Let's see what we talking about regarding this Void. Depending on the day. Got you, High Priestess. Let's see. Good, just woke up from a nap. I was trying to take a nap, but I think matcha gives you energy, and I didn't know. Like, it don't feel like a coffee high, but it's just like I just perked up all of a sudden. It's like a perk up. Okay, Sag. What's up? Cards popped out for everybody else. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to do my 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles. That one almost popped out. The Void. Okay, so I can already sense that a lot of you are in a place, which is self-explanatory, the Void, Judgment, and being hard on yourself because you feel in this place. Spirit is telling me to pull another card. Some of you could be in the middle of jobs. Some of you might find yourself in the middle of opportunities. Some of you might find yourself just feeling like something is missing. Something you want to add to your life. But the worst thing you can do right now is judge yourself for being in this particular place. Because it is divine. Then a card just flipped. Whoa. Yeah. 3 of Hearts. Very that. So, wow. I'm going to show y'all the cards. The Void. I want to talk about these two because this is the light at the end of the tunnel. This is the thing that's manifested that you think is missing. This is the thing that the divine is handing you that you feel is missing, but you may not see it because you're in the dark. And look, it's a new moon. It may be a void new moon, but it's a new moon. It looked like a new moon. So Sag, this is a very funny place to be mentally. It almost feel like the hangman should have come out. But this may be due to some disappointment, heartache. Hey AJ. This could be due to some disappointment, heartache, grief. If you look at the bottom of this card, she's laying down like, just take it all away. You know, tired of the shit. The void card is so beautiful. I was looking at the moon this morning and was mesmerized. So funny that card came out. Oh wow. It must be that little crescent. So while you're in this dark place, the next 2 weeks may even be a purge. This is a purging new moon to you. This is initiating a purge, honestly. And it don't have to necessarily be emotional, depressive, but something is being lost, and decisions is being made to take something away, omit something, take something out, move away from something. Something is this grave disappointment. Grave disappointment. You know, it could be a change up in opportunities. It almost feel like someone like an opportunity lost and then just hanging, not knowing what's gonna happen next. There's a void. Like the moon is in between signs. They don't even know. It ain't got no energy to work with. And you like, what can I work with? How can I get past this? What can I work with? But you know what it's gonna take? Surrender. This is actually Pluto. Judgment card is actually Pluto in the tarot. You would think the death card is Pluto, but it's the sign of Scorpio. Same twat. It's just different octaves. You ever hear me say like the Devil's card is the disciplined, harsh side of Saturn, and the World card is the rewarding side of Saturn? This would be the rewarding side of Pluto. This would be, you see, they coming back out the caskets after the death, and death would be the death thing on the horse, like the ending of something. That ending. So apparently there has been an ending that already took place. And you're in this void, wondering like, what's next? What do I do next? Where do I go from here? Where do you go from here? That's the phrase. Where do I go from here? I need to pull another card because that's really heavy. Because now that song playing in my head, this Tupac song, who's afraid of the police? All my niggas in the streets. Fuck peace. That's like one of my favorite little interludes. Where do we go from here? Tell me. Is this why y'all was holding out, Sage? Y'all ain't really trying to talk about that. Y'all jovial. Y'all ain't trying to be, in no fucked up state. Because when you feel it majorly when you're in a state like that because of Jupiter, influencing you. Okay. Something says flip this right side up because it was meant to come out upside down the last one. These twistabouts is not in vain. The twistabouts, the disappointments, the reroutes, the detours, and I feel like it's more so mental. It's not in vain because it's leading you towards an opportunity, and you have to make this opportunity what you want it to be in this void. So this new moon is initiating a next step. But it's something mysterious about this step. It's like an aha moment. Because right when you think all was lost, and right when you had to take that left turn, when you was meant to take a right when you had to cut that thing off because when you was trying to keep it on, something is handed to you, whether it's downloaded or whether it's a physical opportunity. Something is handed to you in the midst of it all in the next 2 weeks. So keep me posted. Yeah, I'm doing sign readings. I'm on Sagittarius, but I started at Libra. I started at Libra. My stomach, baby. We're gonna eat this Pop Tart. And since I've been exercising, that stuff is decreasing. It's like I have to do it by habit, but it really dry. Bro, it's a sermon. I can't do. Yes, absolutely. So all that is said. Oh wow. So y'all keep me posted. Y'all keep me posted. So we are moving to Capricorn, which is like my favorite sign right now. Oh, fuck. Capricorns are so fucking mesmerizing to me. My daddy was a Capricorn though, and I really didn't know him like that, so maybe that's why. And then my best friend has a Capricorn moon. And then I'm so much Scorpio. So I get along with Saturn energies very well and Capricorn energies very well. Like we just gravitate toward each other. We pull towards each other. It's another Capricorn female. We keep trying to pull, but then it's like some stuff keep happening. But I adore her so much, and we've kind of been through not similar things, but we met in a point in our childhood while a bunch of chaos was going on, and we was going to the same church. So we kind of, it's like we see each other, and we feel comfortable letting each other know certain things about ourselves because we kind of have a depiction of what each other been through. So funny how Saturn and Pluto are meeting up in the sky, like they're headed toward each other. You know what I'm saying? That's beautiful. But then again, for a lot of people, that's scary because they always make Capricorn to be out to be R. Kelly, and they make Pluto out to be Puff Daddy. You know, and everybody acting like Puff Daddy and R. Kelly is meeting in the sky to just, you know, fuck shit up. But sometimes it can be, this could be, what's a positive Scorpio? I want to say a Nia Long. What's a positive? Name a positive Scorpio. Rashad, what's her name? The woman that played Cosby wife. And I'm trying to think of a positive Capricorn. Mac Miller, you know, I don't know, but it's just funny how that's meeting up in the sky like that, and I'm talking about that. So anyhow, Capricorns and people with Capricorn stelliums right now, which is why I want my friend's birth time, because I know they got a stellium. They feeling it. 90s babies with Capricorn stelliums right now. Oh, this your time. Y'all going through y'all Saturn return during this shit. A lot of 90s babies Saturn return gonna be right when Pluto on it. Which reminds me, I have a specific service on our team. Like we have Michelle O and Martin Luther on our team. Right. I got a Cat rising, so Pluto and Saturn gonna be in my first house. That's scary. No, it's not. Let's see if it resonates with Cap. I'm January 10th, but I'm usually don't vibe with Cap readings. Oh wow, you got the same birthday as the person I'm talking about. I think. I don't know. I don't remember. Okay. People be acting like they don't know their birth time and shit. Like, give me that young birth time. All right, so Cap. No Cap. Again, if you're just tuning in, I am doing a reading special for $25, an email reading. Email me if you're interested. It will be in text form. We got Purity coming out, Capricorn. Oh, that's kind of self-explanatory in itself, because with these two planets, you're going to have to walk in integrity. You're going to have to do what's true to you. Or you're going to keep getting nudged, pushed, transformed. You can go through, you're going to be about 50 million caterpillars before you finally bust your wings out. Is that a butterfly on her? No, them leaves. So that's kind of self-explanatory already. A lot of people's Saturn return, it's some dark stuff I see with that too. Not dark, but like woe-ish shit with this with the people with the stelliums. Like, whoa, I just got a whole channel. People born between 1990, 19, well, even a little bit earlier than that, in 1995, maybe even a little bit later. A lot of people that's on that sexual liberation shit, that fake sexual liberation shit, and you're not protecting yourself. You know, Pluto rules reproductive to a cellular level, a cellular level on a biological level, and it's meeting up with the flesh of Saturn. You might want to be careful. You might want to walk in integrity. You might, if Billy Bob touch you, you might want to go to therapy. If you're feeling hypersexual, if you're feeling undersexual, you might want to take care of that. Because I do see some new shit coming up to the point people gonna be like, did they create this shit? Because it's always seemed like something that's being created every fucking decade, but it's really shit mutating, and they have to call it something else. So this does feel like some type of STD mutating into something else. So definitely be careful. And I do also see a lot of people that's really out of side of their integrity. If you're here, you're seeking yourself. So you don't have to worry about this. But like say low vibrant people that just won't do right by themselves and they became victim to them circumstances, you're gonna see a lot of them drop off the fucking earth. A lot of them poof. It's gonna look like a baby generational rapture. Watch, because they not in peace, and God gonna call them home to peace. If you not in peace, baby, come on home. If you can't do it, you really out of whack. Come on home. And that's the prophetess of woe in me speaking. So, but if you're here, y'all seeking yourself. Like this is for like people, like the people y'all see in still law times, like the jail paper, the magazine, like that's for them type of people, consensus people. Y'all far from consensus, so this don't go for y'all. None of y'all. Like, so, all right. So that was just a whole collective generational channel, but I'm doing Capricorn. So we got the three of hearts, which is Libra and Saturn. So Saturn is out in a little bit. One, two, three. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Two of Cups. So Capricorn, what's interesting for y'all, there was a friendship. It feels more like a friendship than a relationship that was ripped away or came to a awful close. Being that we're in Libra season, these next 2 weeks can initiate reconciliation. You may want reconciliation. This person may want reconciliation. But Spirit is asking you to check, make sure you use your discernment to see if their intentions up here. Make sure your intentions are pure. Because sometimes we may want to be friends with people or want to check on people, may want to rekindle with our exes, but our intentions ain't pure. Our intentions may be to validate ourselves that we work the situation out. Our intention could be to validate the fact that we not wanting to deal with what we need to deal with and just want to cover it up with chasing maybe a toxic situation. Whether it's a friendship, whether it's a relationship. For some of y'all, this is old exes, jobs, and shit calling back. And if that's the case, Capricorn, That's going to come to a conclusion at the end of October when Mercury go retrograde. So I do feel for a lot of you Capricorns, just beware. There's going to be people coming back from your past that once hurt you, and they may simply want to say, I'm sorry. It could be people that you hurt coming back, you keep running into, as an opportunity maybe for you to apologize. But it feels more so like it's some people that owe you some apologies because they see you on the next level, right? They see you at a place. They see you all right. And that's why the best revenge is success. And ain't that some Capricorn shit to say? The best revenge is success. Success is the best revenge. Finally. Because it'll do that and do that until the... Alright. So, because I've been hacking air until then. It really came out. Okay. So, yeah. You leveled up. People coming back in. You having to use your discernment to see if they're pure or not. But the thing is, if they really trying to get back in, sometimes apologies alone don't always mean these people are pure. This could be old co-workers, old bosses. Like it's someone from the past. On everything I'm feeling this, I'm not even a cap down. Damn, so true. So yeah, just watch out for that. Watch out for that. I don't think this person wants to hurt again. I think their intentions is really to heal the connection. But they don't mean that you have to put away your 10.5-foot pole either. So that don't mean you have to put away your long handle spoon. But see, Capricorns, y'all already know that. Y'all already know that. People can apologize, but you can still keep them on the shelf in your mind. Like, okay, I'm not going to put them on secret roster part of the shelf. I'm going to put them at the, okay, me and this person is okay, but I'm not going to put them on the everyday circle part of my shelf. You going on this side now instead of this side. I don't have to fuck with you. So, just choose wisely how you going to deal with this person. But the main thing Spirit wants you to watch out for, and it's not going to tell them it's for some reason, for some of y'all, the people may not be pure, or for some people, the people may be pure. But Spirit, the initiation in this is for you to use your discernment. And for you to use your discernment and treat them accordingly. Like, you don't have to go 10 steps in when this person give you 3. You know, so just remember that. Alright, I'm quick to forgive, but I never forget. Right, Capricorns do not forget. That's why I would not slight no Capricorn. I would never. And I think they know not to slight Scorpios. They just know not to do that. Alright. So, Aquarius. Does this apply to Sun, Moon? It can. If it resonates, it resonates. It can. It can. It can. It definitely can. If I'm feeling it. Oh, damn. Okay. So, Aquarius. Aquarius. Any Aquarius is here? Well, that's been on a half-foot pole. Alright. Aquarius was popping. Aquarius was the star of all this South Node shit last year. In this eclipse season. 1, 2. And you know the South Node is there with them fucking planets too, and that's what's making it so with the fucking White House. Like they getting on my nerves. But anyways, Aquarius. Self-reflection. This is the first time this card ever came out this deck. Wow. Self-reflection. What are we self-reflecting on? And it's kind of funny because it's like in the reflection, she's in water, but her head is above the water. Water bearer type of energy. Self-reflection. Oh, what came out? This lady came out again. Okay. You're a mean one. 1, 2, 3. 3 of Pentacles. 1, 2, 3. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So I see what this self-reflection is about. Okay, Aquarius. All right. So, Aquarius. I feel like this self-reflection has a lot to do with reevaluating your long-term plans. You are the 11th house of long-term hopes and dreams. You rule, well, Aquarius rules the 11th house of long-term hopes and dreams. So it sounds and feels exactly like that. Like you are reevaluating your long-term goals and dreams. Some of you may be even in the midst of changing your mind because it could be something else that's bringing you more money than what you was trying to do longevity wise. So now you got to stop, take a standstill. You may want to take a break from one of those things while you manage the wealth or the harvest coming in. I feel like a lot of you are reevaluating your harvest this Libra new moon. I can't wait for the Aries full moon. That's probably when I'm going to do the dream webinar. That's 2 weeks from now. So, yeah. Hold on, y'all. The 13th. On a Sunday. And the reason why I marked that, I checked it. Wow. This is a pretty positive read. It's just before you stall or quit anything, it's kind of like going to school. You know what? Think about Megan Thee Stallion. I bet right now Megan Thee Stallion is probably, she don't want to quit school, but she be having thoughts about, should I put it off and finish it later because things is really heating up. It's those type of thoughts. But Spirit is suggesting that you don't, because this is gonna matter too, unless it's just completely, just a burden for you. But it's thoughts. It's like, this is making more money than this is right now, and this is making more money than this probably ever will. But you want to do something with that thing. This money may invest in that thing that you want to do. So it's a lot of self-reflecting and reevaluate. Allow yourself to, with Aquarius, is allowing yourself to reevaluate. It's allowing yourself to sit in your feelings instead of avoiding them. That's why a lot of people mistake Aquarius for not being able to feel and shit, trying to say they're emotionally retarded. They not. They feel. If they acting like they don't, they just don't fuck with you like that. So, or they don't fuck with the situation, or they're indifferent about a situation. But it almost feel like you're becoming overwhelmed. Wow, that's a big step. That's great. I started therapy. Oh, wow. Congrats, love. Yes. Start the unpacking now. That's always good. Make sure y'all like this video. Give this video a thumbs up. So that's Aquarius. That's Aquarius is reading. You're welcome, love. Keep us posted as well. Keep us posted. Within the next 2 weeks, I think it's a lot of stuff that's on Aquarius' plate, and they have to sift through what's more important to them right now. But this doesn't mean quit anything, Aquarius. It's just realigning and prioritizing, okay? All right. I want to start, but I've been putting it off. Stop putting it off. If you can afford it, do it. If you can get some type of insurance to do it, because see, I'm under Medicaid right now. That's the only reason why I'm going. Like, I ain't no mind. I got the $75 to go in there. You know? So, I don't know what I'm going to do when I get to Texas. But I do realize the lack of black therapists that's what makes me want to go to school for psychology and get my master's so that I can be a therapist, a black therapist for women. Because it's kind of awkward. I ain't gonna say nothing. Yeah. You need someone that come from your culture background. Even though they all study, they have to study different cultures and their backgrounds. You want someone to come from your background. You feel me? Okay. We already talked about it all that time. My mom had a stroke. Gotcha. Okay. All right. So we're on Pisces. Any Pisces in here? Is there a heart? Is there a heart in the house tonight? Stand up, stand up. Let me know that you understand. Is there a Pisces in the house? All right. 1, 2, 3. Pisces, what you holding back? Resilience. We have resilience, Pisces. We have resilience. One, 2, 3. The moon, baby. That's the Pisces card. Well, Cancer, really. Knight of Pentacles. Oh, all these fell out. Yeah, we're going to put them back in. Okay, Pisces. Resilience. Resilience. To me is another word from strength, but in adjective form. Like a measurement of strength. The fact of overcoming. The measurement of what you can overcome. And for you, Pisces, it feels like you're going through enough already to the point where this new moon is initiating what battles you pick. You're going to have to pick your battles. You're going to have to pick your weight. You're going to have to pick your brick. Because you know how they say, God wouldn't put you to nothing that you can't bear. But right now, that's a lot on your plate. That's a lot on your back. That's a lot on your plate. So whatever it is you feel like you've been going through, or whatever it is that you're going through and you feel like you've been kind of putting off like it ain't nothing, no, that's a lot. And you need to acknowledge that that's a lot that you're processing. That's a lot that you're processing. And it is what it is. So, within these next 2 weeks, take your time. Pace yourself and choose your battles wisely. Choose what to emotionally invest in right now while you're processing. You can't emotionally invest in everything. You can't emotionally invest in your friends' problems. You can't unless that you care about them. You can't emotionally invest in this crazy stuff. You know, you're resilient, but yet it's coming to a time when you're gonna have to sit and allow yourself to process some stuff for the next 2 weeks. If you do try to go on and still take on the things instead of relinquishing, delegating responsibilities and things like that, you might find things moving slower than you may want them to move regarding the real practical things in life that you wanted to take care of. Knight of Pentacles. So go ahead and just pace yourself before you even see that shit is going slow. You're strong, but you're coming upon a time where you need to pick your battles. You can't take on everything. You can't take on everything, okay? So remember that. I feel like the next 2 weeks is gonna allow you some time to process, which is what's divinely slowing everything down. Because even when you lift and weight, you gotta take care of your muscles. You gotta drink your fluids or whatever you're supposed to drink. You feel me? All right, so that's Pisces. I mean, the woman is white, and the majority of my therapists have me white. Well, yeah, mine too. At least you're a woman, though. At least you're a woman. But I feel like whatever we get is a vibrational match, and it's kind of like dope to have an opposite. It is. I just thought about that. It's kind of dope to have like the opposite, because they do study. They do study the culture stuff. I gotta get the doctor to look. I gotta go to the ears, nose, and throat doctor for real. Okay, so peace, Aries. We have peace. We have peace. Any other Aries in here? We have peace. Aries gang. So we have peace. And it's funny because, I mean, we in our polarity season. This is usually where I find my balance. When fall come in, it's getting cooler. This is when I find my... I want to show y'all my tan line where y'all can't see it. Hey, love. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So, Aries, King of Wands. 1, 2, 3. Because ain't that the one to come out. The Star, Faith. 1, 2, 3. I've been feeling great ever since fall hit. I'm starting to feel the fall. 3 of Cups. This Libra new moon is asking you to tap into your faith reserves. I feel like that's what we're already doing. It's kind of like we passed surrender, now we straight in faith. Tap into your faith reserves. Enjoy the people that enjoy you. Surround yourself with your support. It's very important right now for Aries to surround themselves with supportive people to maintain that reserve of faith. I do feel this will probably be a very social next 2 weeks for you. Us. I'm like, where? But that's what I'm feeling in the cards. I'm like, where? I'm a little old Alexandria, but just this is a very social week. I feel like you're gonna manifest more supportive folk, or there's gonna be people in the family or friends around you that you didn't like, people that you know about passing, and then you realize y'all resonate and share something. Now I wanna King of Wands, and this baby keep coming out. This crossed up communication energy. I feel like as Aries, you tap into your faith reserve. You're pulling from, because the masculine fire came out. You're pulling from, as you're able to pull from, tap into that reserve. You're able to tap into that practical masculine part of that chaotic energy that maybe you're trying to like hold on from, and do something positive with it. Because I feel like the last 2 weeks, maybe a lot of stuff happened, and now you're hitting a point where you finally coming to peace with that, and you're starting to realize what you can do with those divine twists and turns. And these twists and turns is going to lead you to some supportive people, maybe some creative opportunities as well, some creative collab. But most importantly, Spirit is saying right now it's very important to surround yourself with supportive people while you maintain that faith. If if it don't inspire you, it gotta go. You can't have them fucking with your flow. That's basically what it's saying. That's basically what it is. Maintain your peace. Maintain your peace. Maintain your peace. And you have to actually put action into maintaining your peace. Okay? So we have Taurus. I wish I had some tea or something, man. Damn, honey. I get in here at night and I be wanting sweets and shit. I do got some snacks in there. Okay. I'm gonna eat them after this. Okay, so any Tauruses here tonight? I pray that happens too. That's how I read out. What was Scorpios? I don't be ever paying attention. But when I used to do my sign readings, I would have to go back and watch them and realize, like, damn, okay, they did resonate. Because I just be acting like it's just, I exclude myself out of it. Okay, so Taurus. Taurus. I removed myself so the channel could come in. All right, Taurus. What does this Libra new moon have for you? Hey, Nicole. This is the second time Taurus I got high extremes. I feel like y'all got that before. And to me, that's like a Scorpion card, but extremes. Oh, Uranus is in your sign doing the most. Okay. Extremes. 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 Let's see what that's talking about. Some of y'all, wait, I just got a channel. You know, the whole time I had this deck, I thought it was like two people in an embrace. But for the first time tonight, somebody holding their back. Like this nigga like, oh. Like he just had a nightmare, like, oh shit. And he got a journal open. And he's sweating like night sweats. Let's see what that's all about. The hot moon. Because sometimes that usually comes out sensual. But right now it's coming out very anxious like. So let's see what's going on. We got the Magician. Can't have you fucking with my phone. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups. And see, a lot of this is how, since it's Libra season, is how we deal with other people as well. We have the Four of Pentacles. I need to clarify this 3 of Cups. Keep your work to yourself. Keep your work to yourself unless it's people that's supportive of your work. I feel like the next 2 weeks you manifested some things. And you're in a rush to manifest it. You're in a rush. There's nothing wrong with being in that rush because you have everything you need to manifest that thing and to initiate that thing. But I do feel like in times of extreme, at least these next 2 weeks is going to show you who you have to fall back on regarding your work. Not fall back on, but who you have as far as support regarding your work. This could be in the workplace or this could be literal work. There's a tendency to want to hold back. There's a tendency to want to hold back from groups. While everybody else is being social, Taurus, you maybe have that tendency to just want to do it yourself. But then you get overwhelmed. And that overwhelmingness may be the initiation of you realizing you may need people and other people that you trust to bring a certain work that you want to bring alive. You may not want to fuck with these coworkers, but you're going to have to fuck with them. You may not want to fuck with these people, but you're going to have to fuck with these people. You may find yourself in a room of adversaries. You may find yourself where adversaries become your friends when you least expect it. That's some Uranus shit. And you may have a tendency to hold back. But you're going to see who's really supportive of you. You'll be surprised who's been supporting you. If you have beef with like family members or something like that, you're going to be surprised at who's really supporting you. It's going to be a moment of something extreme happening. And it could be you waking up from a dream. It could be something emotional. It could be something stressful. It could be, for some of you, an injury. Not a bad injury. But like this, if you having pain, if you're a Taurus and you having like pain up in here, that's tension, pain, you know, you might want to go get that worked out, you know, go see a massage therapist or something like that. You might want to get your body moving, because when your body starts to feel stiff, I noticed since I started working out, my body don't feel stiff and such no more. So that's what my moon is in the second house, which is the Taurus house. So that's the thing as well. If you feeling like things in your body off, whether you Taurus sun, Taurus moon, Taurus rising, you may want to get up and move around. I do sense that within the next 2 weeks, this could be some type of acute illness to come about. And this is letting you know, who's there, who's not, who cares, who does, who doesn't. And you're going to know exactly who to hold back from. So keep that in mind, Taurus. Okay. Keep that in mind. All right. Geminis. Geminis. Any Geminis here tonight? Is there a Gemini in the house tonight? You got to have love. You got to have love in your heart tonight. All right. 1, 2, 3. Gemini. We have nourishment. Laugh out loud, you already know. Oh, hey, Jen. We have nourishment. I want to get my crackers so bad. I'm going to wait till I get off of here. I'm going to be mad if they go home. All right. 1, 2, 3. King of Cups. The Temperance. Five of Cups. Five of Pentacles. Judgment. Damn, Gemini. Okay. There's a male influence. Sometimes them court cards don't come up as court cards, but right now it's coming up as a court card. This is a person. It's a male. Or if it's not a male, it's a woman that's very dominant on some shit to the point she, how a tomboyish woman, and not even it don't necessarily have to be a queer woman, like a woman that's just dominant and just whatever, like a real harsh, even with their judge, they may seem like they just detached emotionally, but they are. But there's an influence of someone. This could be a boss. This could be a dad. This could be an uncle. This could be a mother. It could be a lover. But it's someone that ooh. Some of you Geminis. Okay, what's so funny? Okay, what I just picked up, it could be a boss with some of you. In one scenario, I just picked up that people literally is getting fired, but amidst this fire was for divine emotional balance, because this is the trumpet being blown. This was probably somewhere that you need to leave, someone you needed to leave, a friend you need to leave alone, a job you need to leave alone, a person you should have distanced yourself away from, and they finally tell you some shit that you could have told yourself or been telling yourself a long time ago, and you ignored it, and they told you some trill shit, and it may be some harsh shit. To the point you have no choice but to swallow it. It's like someone speaking a big pill. This could be also someone in your family. For some of y'all find out, it feels like an older male or so, like y'all find out word somebody ill, and it ain't devastating, but it's kind of like one of those, okay, let's go ahead and prepare. It's a really funny energy, but it's putting like this pause on things so that way you can catch yourself and heal from even backed up things. Nourishment is the card, is the oracle for the moon. I want to clarify this Five of Pentacles, Gemini. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're walking away from something or it's like you're being forced to walk away from something. This could be a roommate, but it's someone sharing their grievances, and you having to really take responsibility and nourish that place that jabbed, or that wound that they ripped that band. It almost feels like a wound that someone ripped a bandage off of, so you can see. You know, it's a situation that's going to present itself, and that's going to initiate you to actually start addressing that wound and start nourishing that wound by addressing it and healing it. You know, you nourish a wound or cut off skull with some neosporin. You know, you probably had that band-aid on it too long, and so you start using it as a crutch, like at a job. Oh, I can't do this because my pinky finger. So, well, if you can't do this, then what else the fuck you gonna do if your pinky finger is the reason that you can't do anything every day? So you gotta go. It's like one of them situations. Like you can't use that thing as a crutch anymore. It's being called out, and I feel like it's being called out by it could be a therapist even. It's someone of an authority, but it's of an emotional authority, like an emotional connection. Like I don't even feel like they being emotionally manipulative. It could be you know how sometimes you mess with people, they can be emotionally manipulative, but sometimes they hit you with that truth, even though they done did about five offensive ass, real trash ass things, but they just hit you with that. Well, maybe blah 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 blah, and you like what? So yeah, you can't use that. You can't use that wound, that situation, that event as a crutch anymore. I don't know how Saturn and Pluto is affecting you or how it's angled towards you right away, but it does feel like an awkward angle. And Saturn not here for that. It's like you can't use this thing as a crutch no more. So this is you initiating, nourishing that crutch, or finally eliminating that crutch. Not as much so as a release, like, okay, I'm healing it, it's gone, I'm releasing it. It's more so, wow, okay, I see this thing and I'm going to take care of this thing because I don't want it to affect anything else in the future. I'm going to nourish this part of myself. Because me not nourishing this part of myself is causing rifts in other situations. Maybe I'm bringing my shit to the job. Maybe I'm bringing my shit to my relationship. Maybe I'm bringing my shit to a family member. Maybe I'm bringing something that I shouldn't be bringing to a situation that don't deserve it because of my narrative. So this is an initiation to grab hold of that narrative. What story are you telling yourself, and are you using it as a crutch? Okay. All right. So those of you tuning in, I'm going to announce again that I am doing $25 email readings. If you're interested, email me and we can go from there at yohoodoracle@gmail.com. And we're going to go, now that matcha wearing off, I'm getting sleepy now. We're going to go to, what I was on? Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Any cancers in the house? Any cancers in the house tonight? If y'all follow me on my fitness page, y'all gonna see this shirt again tomorrow. Okay? And I'm working out in this shirt tomorrow. I just don't know what pants I'm about to put on. Honestly, truly. Because I don't dirty up all my workout pants. Okay, Cancer. Oh, I know what I have. 1, 2, 3. Acceptance, Cancer. Acceptance. 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 1, 2, 3. Acceptance. The Hangman. Wow. Accepting the unknown, Cancer. That's basically what it's getting to. The Ace of Cups. Accepting the unknown, and right when you accept that unknown, that fog is going to turn into actual condensation and pour down upon you in blessings. 4 of Pentacles. 3 of these things. 3 of these things. 3 of Wands. Accepting the unknown. Accepting the unknown after a sacrifice that has to be made. And then right after the sacrifice is made, something comes pouring in. What are you walking away from? It's something that you have to surrender to. It's something that you're walking away from, Cancer. And you right as of right now, you don't know yet. But I feel like that thing that you've been thinking about giving up or walking away from, that it's something that no longer serves you. That's why it feels like a sacrifice. It's something that you just don't see meaning in anymore. You don't see how it serves you. It's a fog. It's you, but you may not know how to get away from it because it may be something that you're obligated to. So you're gonna have to go about it the right way. It's something you're just not enthusiastic about anymore. Yeah, Spirit is saying rest on it through the fall. Rest on it, but you're gonna have to accept that sacrifice and accept and surrender with the fact of not knowing exactly what may happen just yet. What it's talking about specifically, something that you're thinking about walking away from, and what would happen if you walk away from that thing. And with that being said, this must be something you need to walk away from. But it's sort of one of the things like Spirit was like, I got you if you do, and I got you if you don't. But I would want you to honor your joy and follow what brings you joy. So if that's the clue, that's the clue. If you don't know, that's Spirit giving you that clue. That dove is peace. What brings you more peace? And you follow that. And you trust that you'll be covered. Okay? So Leo. I'm sorry my energy is getting low. I am my whatever that was that perked me up earlier is wearing off. Leo. Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Ooh. One, two, three. Leo. Focus. I never seen that card. Focus. Okay. That's self-explanatory. Focus. But what we focusing on? 2, 3. King of Wands. Your card come out, Leo. A lot of you got something big going on. The Star, and then your polarity comes out, Aquarius. Faith. Ace of Cups. I want to clarify the Ace of Cups. Standing your ground. Woo! Your faith is being tested as we speak, Leo. Your faith is being tested as we speak. Your faith is being tested, but Spirit is telling you to focus. During the next 2 weeks, your faith is going to be tested even furthermore. It's something big that you're working on, but I feel like crazy minor inconveniences keep coming up. It feels minor, but this is something that you're obviously passionate about. This is something that you're obviously passionate about. And what you're passionate about, you keep your faith and you stand your ground in. Most definitely, certainly, stand your ground in. And with this butterfly being here, it's as if you busting out of the chrysalis state, but severe storms and shit just keep popping up and shit, and you like, what shit am I going? What the fuck? You know what I'm about to do? What I'm gonna do? But Spirit is saying, stand your ground in what brings you joy. Stand your ground in your passion, and your faith will be restored. Just it looked like her storage was empty, but she is available, and it's like her faith is the water, and it's being restored all over again. faith restoration. So that was a little short and sweet because I feel like Leo is just or already focused on something, so super focused with doubt that little things keep popping up that to test their faith. Okay. All right. So last but not least, we have Virgo. I started with Libra, so this is the last one, Virgo. All right. And anybody here want to donate $10 to be put in the drawing for a free 30-minute reading on Halloween? You can, you know, cash out me 10 and I will put you in the jar. This is how many people I have in the jar right now. But of course, it's going to get full every Thursday. It's going to get full and fuller. And then however many times, it's like a raffle. However many times you give is however many times your name is going in there. But, you know, just let me know. And I got a bigger raffle coming up, but that I don't want to confuse people, so I got to do that differently. Oh, and I know what I'm going to use to do that soon. Okay. So, Virgo. Also, if you would like a email reading this weekend, I'm giving out email readings for $25 this weekend only, typed up email readings. So if you're interested in that, email me, yourhoodoracle@gmail.com. All right, Virgo. There they go with them go cards. The Void. Damn. That was the first card that came out and the last card to come out. So, Libra and Virgo filling the void. But let's see what the void is all about with Virgo. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. The Empress. We have Venus. Let's see what comes out with Venus. The Lovers. Lord Jesus. Okay. Okay, Virgo. The Wheel of Fortune. Virgo, you're fertile. For one, you're fertile. Whenever these, look, all you're fertile. Straight up, you're fertile. If you don't want a child, don't have sex. If you trying to have a child, the next 2 weeks, this may be your time to conceive a child. Now, you know, everybody like to ask if they're pregnant and shit during readings. And I don't like doing it. I'm not a pregnancy test. But I can always tell when there's fertile energy. And these cards together is like the most fertile together. Let me tell you how. The Empress. She's usually pregnant. Birthing something. We got the Sex right here. With the Lovers. And then we got the Wheel of Fortune. Jupiter. When Jupiter transits my 4th house, that's why I can't really gotta be celibate. I ain't trying to get pregnant because I can fuck around and have an unexpected pregnancy right now if I was having raw sex. I would. This is my fertile time. But, and I'm a Virgo ascendant. So if you a Virgo ascendant, or you got Virgo in your 12th house and you a Libra ascendant, a Virgo is a slither, like, yeah, be weary. Be weary if you don't want nothing. Not be weary, but just be careful if you don't want to conceive right now. But if you are trying to conceive and been feeling like you can't conceive, this may be the time that you conceive. So if that's, again, something you're not ready for, protect yourself. If it's something that you're ready for, get busy. Now, at the same time, with, you know, another scenario for Virgo is having to learn how to work with creatively with partners or creatively with other people to gain, to expand. The next 2 weeks might push you to add people to a project, add people to a team. I feel like you've been feeling void, numb, like you can't get it all done by yourself, wishing you had people to delegate, dictate. The thing is, Virgo, too, especially if you Virgo sun, you work best managing people. But that's on an employer basis. When it comes to working with other people, you're gonna have to learn to compromise. You're gonna have to learn to also not overdo. It has to be a perfect balance of both parties contributing an equal amount of work for this thing to expand. So there's already a project in motion for a lot of you. Thank you, your hood Oracle. My moon is in Virgo, but this is related on a business creative partnership section. Right. So yeah, you're gonna have to learn to work with other people in a balanced way. Oh, you got the same sun and moon as Nicki Minaj, Johnny. So yeah, you're gonna have to learn how to work with others and create and bring things to life with others. It's something you'll be that may be the thing that need to be filled. That may be the thing to where it feels like a void. You may be wondering why I can't work. Not you, but some Virgos are out there wondering why I can't work well with others because you're doing too much delegating and not enough. Look, Libra come out justice. Not enough being equal. Like just giving orders. Like you got the ideas. Some Virgos, not just you, Johnny, but some Virgos do this. They have all the ideas, but instead of like doing the work themselves, they'll feel overwhelmed by the fact that they giving the ideas and won't do not a lick of physical work, you know. And this more so with Virgo sons. So that may be the reason why it hadn't been working out. Oh Lord have mercy, I'm not letting the safari go. That's for sure. I can't deal with you. So yeah, Virgo, you're gonna have to learn how to work with other people in a balanced and equal way in order to see that thing expand, in order to have that void be filled. Especially when it comes to group work, partnership work, creative partnership work. You have to learn how to be equal and balanced. Because too much dictation can become a problem. You know? You can dictate and be like, that's how we're gonna let's both try it this way. But you can't just be dictating people and wondering why, oh, what happened to void? You know, you can't do that. So you're learning these next 2 weeks how to work with people equally. And it might be a little bit painful and frustrating because this may also involve allowing other people to take the lead sometimes. You can't take the full lead because say if you're working with a fire sign, that's gonna irk them. You know, they're going to want to feel some type of responsibility for the project. You know, so. All right. So that was Virgo. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Thank you so much. Make sure y'all like this. Again, I'm going to announce one more time that if you would like a personal tarot reading, an email reading, they're $25. If you're interested, just email me. And it will be in type form. It won't be in phone form. You type your questions, and I type back what's popping, okay? Yep, that was lit, Asia. Thank you, Blue Leaves. So y'all getting at me if y'all can. Thank y'all for tuning in so much. My matcha done wore off. So I think I'm about to hit the robe, throw that robe on, and chill for the rest of the night. My child is with his dad. Oh, that's what I need to do. Finish writing my term. I got my services down. I figured out my services. I just gotta finish writing down the terms and stuff like that. So I do thank y'all so much, and I hope y'all enjoy this Libra new moon and that these next 2 weeks are very, you know, expansive for you as far as lessons and wisdom, no matter what happens. Okay, which oracle deck is that though? The Moon Oracle, Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. It's backwards, but hopefully it's forward. Thank you, High Priestess. Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacy DeMarco. And then the other cards was the Radiant Wise Tarot deck, in which I meant to use the Mandibar ones, but the Jericho ones, but I just used these. So yeah. I thank y'all so much for tuning in. This was lovely. My workout is getting to me. I woke up. I only had like 3 hours of sleep last night. Well, 4. Well, no, three, and woke up. My child was eating Cheetos and had rubbed the Cheeto crumbs all over his uniform. And I had to hurry up and iron something else for him to wear. When I say I was livid, because I that was my first time leewaying and letting him eat hot Cheetos, because we really ain't supposed to have him in the house because of his stuff he got going on. So thank y'all so much. Love y'all so much. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your weekend. Yes, I was mad. I was so mad. I ain't got that mad at him in a minute. Then I was like 3 hours of sleep, bruh. And I'm up trying to make sure you get on. So I was dragging. So I saw it last minute. And I'm like, you can miss your bus if you want to. You can miss this bus behind me having to iron these clothes. All he kept saying is, I'm sorry. Because he knew he wasn't supposed to eat them chips. Early, you going to eat hot Cheetos the first thing when you wake up. So no more hot Cheetos allowed in the house. No more chips and shit. Only fruits and vegetables. So that way, if you do feel like you gotta go and snack and grab something, it won't be no chips. It won't be nothing you can rub all over your clothes and get red all over them. It'll be an apple or orange out. So that's how we gonna fix that. Cause I don't really think he make it to school in the morning to get breakfast. But I keep asking him. He say yeah, but then some days he be like no. But yeah, I'm going on a tangent. But thank y'all so much. Y'all have a good night. Peace.